Yeah, so I'm just going to continue on and to really tell you that just by being outside, you look at things in a different way and you don't always have to do things by yourself. The important thing that you just need to at least have one or two goals that you're trying to do, because when you focus on one or two clear goals, you know what to do for the next day and you know what to do for the next week. And it's really about tracking your progress and to really focus on one or two goals. Because you have to realize slow and steady progress is better than no progress. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you need to know when to take that next step. It's because it really comes down to you and your circumstances. And I do understand that if it's your circumstances, that it can make things harder for you to then do the things you want to do. But if it's your choices every single day, where you become lazy and you become comfortable, you realize by becoming lazy and becoming comfortable, you never really move from where you really are. And that's why it really comes down to the choices that you make. You make choices of who you surround yourself with. You can put yourself in a new environment so that you can look at things in a new way. And people normally say that you need to be in places where you don't really belong, because by being confident, you're not really ready all the time, but you're just taking that step forward. And that's really what I wanted to say as well. I'm going to say that again. You need to put yourself in places of where you're not really ready to be in, because then it will push you to move on to the next step, and you don't want to be where you are forever. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I got a consultant job and I'll be working full time. And I'm saying this because if I don't say in this video, I don't know when I'll actually say it. What I'm trying to say is I'm going on my next step, and so should you. And it really depends on your environment and who you surround yourself with. But let me carry on and not digress. And I'm focusing really on this consultant job full time. And the reason why I'm saying all of this, because my video schedule, I upload on Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I've been consistent for nearly this entire year. And that's another thing. If you want to become confident, you need to be really consistent. You be consistent in what you want to do. You be consistent in what you want to do. You make sure that you try something new as well, because if something you're doing doesn't work, you can always try something else. And you need people that support you as well, because like I said before, you can't do it on your own, because it really comes down to the people that you surround yourself with. And I will keep saying that. But then also you want people that challenge the way that you think about things. You want to learn from people as well. When it comes to being confident, you need to take your own advice and you need to keep yourself accountable. It is usually easier to give people advice because it's not really you that's in that situation. But that's why you need to take your own advice. And if you're not in a place where you can give people advice, that means you just need to do that for yourself. Because for example, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. If you don't have all the pieces and your life is not like together, then you can't really give people advice. And people, they want someone that they can look up to. And that's why when it comes to being confident, you need to be the person that someone can really look up to. When it comes to giving people advice, you need to make sure that every single area of your life is really put together. And I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking physically, I'm talking mentally, even spiritually as well. And that's why you need to think about it, because when it comes to really like living your life, you only live once. And then you need to realize that no one has lived like a double life. So that's why you need to think about it like this, where for example, you just take everything one day at a time. And if you need to disappear, you need to be the one to realize that your biggest battle is really against yourself, if you want to be able to do the things that you want to do. And that's why it's okay to really disappear and then come back, because this will show you who the real people are and who the fake people are. And that's why as well, you need to celebrate your small wins. You need to be around people that actually support you and challenge you. And that's why support from family and friends, you shouldn't take it for granted. And any opportunity where you get to meet people, you just need to meet like-minded people. And when you have the boundaries in place, you are more likely to meet the right people. And that's all I've got to say for now.